Hey there. Welcome to Discover the Divine You. My name is Kimberly Nicole. Right now I'm on a journey to figure out who the real Kimberly Nicole is, who I was divinely created to be. So I created this podcast in hopes others could benefit from what I'm learning and the different ways I'm connecting with a higher power. I created this space for honest conversations about healing, creativity, spiritual growth, and learning to reconnect with myself while living presently in my life. I'm a mom of 3. I have a job. I'm in 12-step recovery. Real life happens every day. So this is a space of no pressure, no expectations, no perfection, just progress. A journey towards finding peace, clarity, and connection to something bigger than ourselves, going from chaos to calm. So here we go. I'm so glad you're here to take this journey with me. Let's get creative. Episode 32. It's a present! Hello, and welcome back to Discover the Divine You. I am Kimberly Nicole, and this is day 27 of our 90 and 90. Good for me. Good for me. Showing up every day for myself. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of myself. Dang, I'm good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate you. And I invite you to pretty please, if there is ever anything that you think is interesting or of value, please share it with anyone you think would enjoy it. Because if you do that, I can help more people and I can pay my bills. I mean, that's pretty rad. And I can do what I love every day. And that is something that I want to talk about right now. Today our topic is... I actually introduced this yesterday and didn't even think about it. See how God works, you guys? God works. He does work. Today, our topic is being present, living in the present moment. And I used to think that was impossible for me because I was always thinking like 1,000 steps ahead of where I was right now to prepare myself so that I wouldn't be anxious, and then that made me more anxious and it was insane. And today, I don't have to do that. I feel really super calm. I might not seem like it because I'm just excited to talk to you guys. If I'm being honest, like we went on a little trip and I missed you. I missed learning and growing and doing things. I was so in love with being present with where I was. It was magical. And I got to connect with my baby niece who was so cutie and I just want to squeeze her. And I wanted to take her home with me, but she's not mine. And that was depressing. Leaving her and her mom and dad was really tough for me. But I'm so grateful that I was able to be there and be present with them and just soak up the time I had with all the people that I love, that I got to see, that I don't get to see very often. And I would not have that if I did not live in the present. Now, that being said, I do still get a little bit controlling and try to take the power back every once in a while. It comes up. My default kicks in, but I am actively working with my higher power to give him all of my defaults of character. We talked about this before, right? But guess what? I had this amazing epiphany that there's no such thing as a defect or a default of character or a character flaw. That's false. And this is a Kimism, Kimberlyism, whatever, the book of Kimberly, if you will. So if you don't, you can take it or leave it. If you think I'm full of baloney, that's fine. Just add a little bit of cheese, which is funny because I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat cheese. But I do love me some good goat cheese. I will say that's pretty good. But whatever I was trying to say, what was I trying to say? Oh, I discovered in my two-way prayer the other, however long ago, I don't even remember now, because I'm being present. So I'm not living in the past or in the future. I am here right now with you. But what I did discover is God gave me all these character traits. Okay, he gave me these character traits on purpose to keep me alive. Okay, to help me know when boundaries are being crossed, when there's something I like, when there's something I don't like, what makes me happy, what makes me sad, what makes me feel peace, what makes me feel calm. The list goes on, right? He gave me all these things to keep me alive. When life happened, I let some of these things get bigger than they were originally designed to be, and or shrunk some of them than they were originally designed to be. So they were not able to help me anymore. They were not right sized. They're not right sized anymore. So that is what 12-step programs will call a character defect or a character default, which is a more loving way of saying it. But for me, there's no such thing. It's just a character trait that needs to be right sized, right? So then I hand it over to my higher power. And I've been doing some really awesome step work with my sponsor, where I wrote down all of the things that were just not working for me. And I'll talk more about that later on in another episode, because today I want to just really focus on being present in the moment and what that means. Because like I mentioned before, I don't know if it was so long ago, some of you hadn't seen it, but my belief is fear is in future thinking, pain is in past thinking, and present is where you find the peace, right? So if I'm in peace, I feel peace and I'm calm, I'm in the present. If I'm feeling afraid, I'm in the future. If I'm feeling pain and depression, I'm in the past. So that's a good indicator for me. And that's not true for everybody. Everyone's life and everyone's body and everyone's situation is different. This is very individual. However, I have found that works for me. It's a good indicator of where I am at physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So if I am feeling fear, I'm very obviously not in the present, because guess where my higher power lives? In the present. So if I want to be close to my higher power, feel the most peace, I got to stay present, right? So that's my goal for each and every day, is to stay present. And when I feel myself getting away from being right-sized, I pause. I pray. My kids are fighting in the background, so ignore that. But if I am feeling something that doesn't feel peace, then I know I'm not right-sized. So I just say a really quick prayer and say, hey, God, I need your help, because something feels bigger than it's supposed to, or something feels smaller than it's supposed to. And I really trust you to make me right-sized, or make that thing that's bothering me or hurting me right-sized, so that it no longer bothers me or hurts me, right? So the power of being in the present is miraculous, because not only does God prepare me for my future, like we talked about yesterday, he also allows me to really fully live in and enjoy where I'm at and who I'm with. And then I feel his presence even more. I can see him in everything, like the sky, the ocean, the sounds, baby's laughs, baby's cheekies. Oh, they're so cutie. And just in their giggles and their noises, and like, I don't know, I was just watching this baby like stare at her hand, and like, she's just like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Brain, you're going to tell my hand to come to my mouth, because I want to chew on you. And it was just like miraculous to watch how focused she was, and how happy she was, and how much joy she brought people just existing. She didn't have to do anything, and I felt happy. She didn't have to make a noise. She didn't have to hold my finger or not cry or look me in the eye. Like, literally, she did not have to do one single thing. And I just felt happy in her presence, because she is just fully being her authentic, divine self. How magical is that? Like, She is never not present until the world tells her otherwise. And oh my gosh, I hope she never stops being her. Ever. I mean, the journey that I'm on in discovering the divine version of me is epic and amazing, and I wouldn't change it. I definitely don't want to do parts again, but I wouldn't change it. But if I could go back and teach my little self to stay strong and stay authentic, my life would be really different. I probably wouldn't be here talking to you. Maybe I would. I don't know. But God made it very plain that I am exactly where I am meant to be, with who I am meant to be with, and learning what I am meant to learn. And I am going to be able to teach that to other people, so they don't have to go through all the garbage that I went through to get to their divine selves. And that's a miracle. And I believe in miracles. You guys, I am a miracle. The fact that I am still here, existing in this day with you, fully present, is a total miracle. If you could see who I used to be and how I used to feel about myself, you would say the same thing. And I am not at all going to try to change anyone or their path, especially my kids. Man, I learned so much more from them today, trying to discover the divine version of myself. I am learning from them. They're learning from me. I am teaching them to be authentic and weird and silly and fun, but also be aware of other people and their feelings, and being respectful and loving to everyone, even mean people. They're still children of God, right? I don't have to be around them. I don't have to allow anyone into my present position that will not allow peace to exist, right? I don't have to change who I am or where I am or what I'm doing unless my higher power guides me to do that. I don't have to people please anymore. I don't have to do what I think other people are gonna want me to do so that I can be liked. I'm loved no matter what. And the present is the best place for me to feel that. And today I feel that love. And I get to co-create with my higher power. And I wake up every morning excited for the day. That is a miracle, because there were decades I woke up just wanting the opposite and praying for it to be done. And today I'm so happy. I wake up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning without any help, without an alarm, because I'm stoked for the day, because I get to work with you. And I get to learn more about myself and my higher power, and I get to be of service, and I get to play and do silly things with my kids, and I get to be me in the present. That's pretty powerful. So go be present today. Go be present. Go love yourself no matter what. Remember that God loves you no matter what, and you are blessed. Even if it doesn't feel like it, focus on the present and what you can see right around you that you're grateful for, even if it just means, hey, I woke up today, and that's your gratitude. That's awesome. What a gift. What a blessing. You get another chance. And the present is just the best place to be, because it's where you can feel your higher power the strongest, and where you can be closest to the divine version of you. The most authentic you can be is being present in the moment with your higher power and with you. That's amazing. All you need is you and HP, and you can have a lovely day. And so I wish you a lovely day, and I hope that you have a fabulous night, and that you do something fun for yourself today. Enjoy life. Enjoy this present moment. Enjoy whatever the frick you want. Go do something for you because you deserve it. Hey, thanks so much for being here today. You're my favorite. I'm so glad you came. I know life is busy, so I really do appreciate the time you're taking to do some self-care and hang out with me for a little bit. If something that we talked about today resonated with you and you want to dig a little deeper, I put together a 5-minute creative reset guide called Chaos to Calm that you can access in the show's description. And I would be so grateful if you'd subscribe and share this podcast with someone out there that you think could benefit from what we're creating here together. Also, remember, I am just sharing my experience, strength, and hope as I understand it here. So if bigger emotions come up, please take care of yourself and reach out to a licensed professional or someone that you trust for support. You are not alone in this. So until we create together again, please be kind to yourself and do something creative because you deserve it.